Welcome back to official Unfiltered Women podcast. It is your host, Dee Dee. How are you guys doing today? I hope my babies are doing awesome today, guys. I came in to do this video for you guys because I must talk about the awareness of Breast Cancer Month. I know y'all like all that pink girl. Yes, because honest and truly, guys, we have to get real serious about breast cancer. We have to. We are not taking breast cancer serious, and I don't know why. It is very, very important to understand that if you don't go get checked, they can't detect. And that is the truth. I keep saying this over and over again. This is not just for our women, this is for our men. Men, we're talking about prostate cancer. We're talking about even men can have breast cancer. Did you guys know that? Yes, and not just breast. I know that, all the pink going on about like breast cancer awareness, but it ain't just breast, ladies. Cancer can form anywhere, okay, in your body. Let's be real about it. You can have, like I said, men, prostate cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer. I mean, if you want to be really, really serious, you can have every part of your body can have cancer in it. And we have to make sure that we are going to get tested. And we got to make sure that we are not only just getting tested, but are we really checking ourselves? Let's say you land on the bed and you're really checking and you found this lump, but because you are afraid, you're not going to get tested. This is a very serious matter. The unfortunate part is it happens to a lot of our African American men and women. And we are not looking at the fact that there are so many things that you could have done to avoid it or prevented it. And now I am really sorry if this is a trigger for a lot of people out there. But I lost my grandmother to breast cancer. And I also lost recently, I wouldn't say very recently, but it is still recent to me. I've lost a cousin due to cancer as well. So, regardless to what form of cancer, whether it's cervical cancer, whether if it's uterus, whatever it is, breast cancer, I don't care what type of form of cancer it is, babies. But we got to do what again? In order for them to detect it, it got to be checked. It has to be. Even if you don't know how to do it yourself and you're not aware, or you like, look, DD, I don't know how to get down there and check to see anything. That's fine. I completely understand. Some people don't. But that's why you go and get checked. There are free clinics. So I know some people will use and run down this because, girl, ain't nobody got that kind of money. Girl, ain't nobody got no insurance. Listen to me. I'm not saying you got to be rich in order to check for breast cancer. I'm sorry, y'all. This pink, it's giving. It's giving. This pink is giving. You got to be honest. This pink is giving, but honestly, I wanted this to look like it was coming out my scalp. But y'all, I'm really serious. I'm so serious right now, though. Um, we have to be aware of what's going on inside of us, what's going on with us, and we have to stop these things in its track. And to be honest with you, losing so many family members to breast cancer, because one is enough. But when you know you done lost two, three, four people from breast cancer, from colon cancer, prostate cancer, cervical cancer, any type of form of cancer in your body, I don't care. I heard that there is a such thing called blood cancer. So, guys, when I tell you it's so important to go get checked. That means the importance of it is beyond you. If God is nudging at your spirit that is something that's going on with your health, always, always go get it checked. Now, yes, you can say, well, I got God, Didi, and I've been praying and I don't wish cancer on it. I understand that, but we have doctors for a reason. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all something. I love God and I trust God and I do everything I'm supposed to do. Now, I ain't gonna say I'm perfect because I'm talking about when God say pray and you confess with your mouth when you do something wrong, you better believe it. Okay. But at the same time, God made us wise men, honey. Okay. We are his shepherd. Okay. Well, we his sheep. I'm sorry. We are his sheep. My sheep hear my voice, and they come running to me, running to me. I am your shepherd, so why aren't you coming to me? My sheep hear my voice, and they come running to me. I'm sorry, I had to put that in there because I had to remind myself we are God's sheep. He is the shepherd. And we are supposed to make sure that we are in tune with our body. And when we're not, we need to go get checked. There are free clinics. They are not only free clinics, but you even have churches that has free health services. There are plenty of resources to use. You don't have an excuse, babies. You just don't have an excuse. I love all of my official unfiltered women out there. Okay, my OFUs, guys, I love y'all to death. I love everybody who subscribed, everybody who haven't subscribed, and they just look at the channel and keep it going. I love them too. But the truth is, guys, regardless of what it is and what we do in our life, our body becomes the main source of our energy, the main source of what comes out, the main source of how we receive, and the main source of how we think, how we act, and how we feel. So you cannot let that thing drive you to the point where you don't even want to go get checked. Don't let fear be an enemy. Come on now. All right. Somebody hear me back there. Don't let fear be the enemy. You need to go get checked. I don't know who I'm talking to and who I'm trying to reach, but Breast Cancer Awareness Month is about going get checked so they can detect. So I just wanted to give you guys that quick thing about breast cancer awareness. You may see the ladies and I were pink throughout excuse me, throughout the month of October when we record. Now, I don't I don't want to say when our next recording, because like I said before, we are still in the process of working behind the scenes. We want to make this better. We want to, how you go through all of your recordings and your videos and you're like, that look good, but it can be better. That look nice, but we can do better. You know how you go through all of your stuff and you're like, we can do better than that. I know we can do better than it. Whether it's the volume check or whether it's the camera and everything. But I mean, we're still going to use what we have. That's the best medicine. Use what you got. Don't worry about trying to buy extra and crazy stuff. So we're going to use what we have, but in the meantime, in the back, we got to make sure that we have these things for production, right? So guys, I just wanted to make sure that you understood that it is so important, again, to make sure that you check in order for them to detect. I don't care what part of your body that you are concerned with. Please go get checked. I can't stress it enough. Also, make sure you get your proper resources. If you do not know any free clinics or places in your area that gives out free services for health needs, please research, research, research. Google is your best friend. Shoot, ChatGPT now is the best friend, right? Do what you can and research this stuff because it's imperative to go get checked. Your body, your life, your family, your children, everyone around you depend on it. Okay? Also, I want to say this too, to let you guys know. I just want to say thank you to all those who have subscribed to official Unfiltered Women podcast. I really appreciate you guys so very much. I want you guys to continue to stay tuned in. I always believe that you want to fill the seats before the people come. You know how you build a building and you want those seats filled before you come in. I always believe that. You know how some people they open up a new restaurant or they'll open up like a new storefront or whatever or a new beauty salon. And even though the people may not have a lot of people coming in because they just opened it up, it is still good to get the promotion out there and promote your stuff so that you'll be able to pour back in and the people already in the seats. So it's so imperative. I was telling my girls this we have to start getting better with promoting. And I'm going to start doing a lot of that as well, getting our promotions out there. Because I feel like the more I can get people planted in the seat, by the time it's time to record, you'll already have your seat with your name on. What you talk about, girl? Okay. So that's how I feel. It's really good to make sure that all of you guys are aware that is very appreciative. It's very appreciative that you guys even watch our channel, watch our videos, subscribe to us. I know a lot of people from are coming off of Facebook. Some people are family, friends, and stuff like that of other friends. But share this with other people. Get us out there so we can keep being out there. Now, look, I ain't waiting on nobody to do nothing now, because I'm just asking. This is just a request. But I'm gonna make sure that all my ladies and I that are on the platform, that are on the podcast, are doing the same thing. Now, I do have another thing too, guys. Although I have a couple of people that I'm interviewing right now for the camera and production crew. If you guys are aware of some people that are looking to not own a podcast, but they're looking to get their, media background wet. They're saying, yeah, we're looking to do some stuff like that. We would love to help you out. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, I can interview 20 people and only one person get picked, or two people get picked, because we don't have to have one person for our production crew. So right now, like I said, there's people that are interviewing for it, but I would love, the more the merrier. I'm also looking for two women who are empowered and who have the same head as I do, and that they are capable, and they understand how important it is to show up. Because that's all I'm looking for, is somebody to show up, somebody to give their suggestions, their ideas. And I don't mean try to take over or be nasty or anything like that, because we don't do drama on this podcast, but just women who are really looking for a sisterhood, looking to build. I'm looking for two more women. Like I said, this is just me saying, hey, if you out there, put it in the comment section below. Let me know. If you can what you can do is put in the comment section below, and what you can do is send like a direct email or whatever. And what I'll do is I will put my email in my description box. I will put the email in my description box. And if you're interested, email me and say, yes, here's my phone number. I'm interested in being part of that podcast. Now, do understand we are in Virginia, so I wouldn't want somebody who got to travel from Texas or Florida or Georgia, however, I wouldn't want that for you. But if you're in Norfolk, Suffolk, Portsmouth, or whatever like that, no problem. But like I said, I'm looking for real ones, people. Real ones. I'm sorry. I got to have real ones. And I will spot you out if you're a real one. And if you're not, you cannot get on this podcast. It's just no way in the world, because this podcast has contracts. This podcast is tied to different things with YouTube. So I have to make sure that I'm going with their policy. But I also got to make sure that my ladies and everybody who's getting interviewed, that we all mesh and we getting along and there's no drama. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to throw that tidbit in there. Again, whatever you do, please go get checked so they can detect. And I don't care what form of cancer it is. Cancer goes through in and out of our body. Unfortunately, we have to deal with these things. I don't want to get into the heavy part of why we are what we eat, and this is why these cancers happening. But I will say this though, all you have to make sure that you do is go to the doctor. I do understand that some people don't have those resources. Like I said, Google is your best resource. Chat GBT is your best resource. Look up some resources in your community that can help you, assist you with your health. Again, I love you, babies, and thank you so much for tuning in to Official Unfiltered Women podcast. Look, I'm a podcast myself today, but I'm gonna see if I can get my girls up here to give some spiel of breast cancer awareness as well. But I just wanted to give that quick tidbit from the panelists. I'm gonna see if they can do it as well. But I want the host said, look, let me get up here. Let me get up here and make sure that we keeping it real in the month of October. So I don't want to say happy breast cancer month. I want to say breast cancer awareness month. And that's what we're all about. Okay. Love you, ladies. Love you, men. I hope you guys continue to smile on purpose and be great. Bye. I hear